welcome back to my channel. Today I have a monthly June message for all of the Aries out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it will not resonate with every single Aries out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen. I'm a spiritual advisor, intuitive coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every week right here on this channel. Without further ado, let's get into your message, Aries. All right, Aries, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. You know the drill. We're going to draw 9 cards, and this is going to be your monthly June message. Angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters, what information and insight can you offer Aries this month? What information and insight can you offer Aries this month? What information and what insight can you offer Aries this month? Now, if we need to clarify any cards, we will be doing that with a separate deck. So that there is no confusion as to what the message is. Aries, you guys are not wanting to, y'all are holding on to some energy, man. You're being very stubborn. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, now they're popping out. All right, let's see here. Okay, all right. This is a 9-card draw, so we have 6 more to go. Thank you, thank you. So far, out of all of the signs that I've actually read for, nearly all of the signs have had at least 3 or more major arcana cards. Now, major arcana cards are basically the spiritual lessons in life, and they make great significant changes in your life. So, all right. Okay, Aries, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. So first card up is basically where you currently are this month. This month, you're currently in the Page of Pentacles energy. Now, what this really means and what it really represents is that this is young, inspirational energy. I would not be surprised if you actually have some sort of an idea or something that you are wanting to sort of create and bring to reality. Like you're wanting to create something, whether this is a new business, whether this is getting into a job, a new job, whether it's moving, this is something that's going to bring you financial stability and security. Okay. Now, this type of energy is really the type of energy that is very risky because it's something that is brand new, and it is something that is not traditionally something that you would do. It's almost like you're afraid to take that journey because you're afraid of all the obstacles or the challenges that you might face when doing this. Okay. So where you currently are is you're in this new energy where it's really, you're wanting to sort of move in this new direction that is going to offer you financial stability and security. It's really going to bring forth finances, like money, like prosperity in some form or some fashion. Now, what is your theme this month here, Aries? And what we have here is the Death card, okay? Now, most of the times when people look at the Death card, they look at it as a bad omen, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it is bad in any way. What it really represents is an ending. So with this Page of Pentacles, because this is where you currently are, if you're in this new energy and you're wanting to sort of transition into something new that is going to bring you prosperity and abundance and a new financial foundation, then the theme is definitely going to be that you need to let go of what's no longer serving you. Whatever fears that you might be facing in regards to letting go something that you feel is foundational to you is something that you need to actually let go of. The Death card really represents the ending of something that no longer serves you and has fulfilled its purpose in your life. So that is the theme. So any kind of challenge, any kind of obstacle that you might face this month, Aries, you really need to look at it from the perspective of, is this serving you in for your highest good, or is this actually hindering you from moving towards that which you are trying to accomplish? Now, what are you accomplishing this month? We have the World here, okay? Now, what I feel this really represents is you are transitioning into a new phase of life, okay? The World really represents a completion. You realizing that there are this new energy that you're currently in, this new idea, this new inspiration that you have about building a better solid foundation for yourself is really about you letting go of the certain things that are hindering you from creating that foundation, but realizing that you're now moving into a different phase of your life. You've learned what you've needed to learn. Now it's about you moving in a new direction and creating a new foundation and a new ability to sort of move in that direction. The World is about a completion. It's about you rising to a higher vibrational frequency that allows you to truly bring forth this new energy of moving into something new. Now, what do you need to avoid this month? And what we have here is the 7 of Cups, okay? What I feel you're really needing to avoid here is you're needing to avoid the confusion that you might face based off of opportunities or options that might be presented to you this month. So I really feel that what that means is that you will be presented with lots of options and opportunities based around this new idea that you're wanting to sort of bring forth into your own reality. All of the options, like all of the different ways that you could actually get that accomplished, all of the different assets or resources that are available to you, I feel that all of that can sometimes become very overwhelming and it can become very confusing. So what this is really saying is that what you're needing to avoid this month, Aries, is avoid listening to outside sources that are not for your highest good. So it's really about you tuning into your own highest good, tuning into your own intuition to really allow it to deliver you the clarity that you are seeking in regards to making this dream become a reality, okay? I want you to pay very close attention to all of the clouds that you see here. What that really represents is confusion. It represents the confusion that you're going to face when having to make a decision or having to make a choice. Even moving in this new direction is going to be confusing because you're moving into something that is very unknown to you. It's like you're moving out of your comfort zone and you're moving into a new area that you no longer, that you don't have a basis for it because it's something that's entirely new. So that's what you need to avoid. Now, what do you need to embrace this month, Aries? You are embracing the Hierophant, okay? This Hierophant is basically that spiritual awakening and that spiritual enlightenment. That is what you need to embrace. You also need to embrace that some of the old beliefs that you had about yourself, or the old traditions or the old ways of how you used to do things, no longer serve you, right? Maybe though there are certain beliefs that you have that you need to let go of here with this Death card, right? Maybe there are certain traditions, certain ways, certain ideas that you currently have in place in regards to this dream that you're trying to make a reality that no longer serve you. It's what you need to understand is that there isn't just one way of doing things. And if you have it set in your mind that there's only one way that you're going to accomplish this, that you have to have everything, all your ducks in a row before that happens, that's not the case. What you're embracing here with this Hierophant is you are embracing that spiritual enlightenment that Spirit is providing you on being able to be successful. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in your abilities to be able to make this a reality. So this is really about you coming to the understanding that what you are being guided to do, what you are being given, is really coming from a higher perspective. It's coming from a higher place. It's not really that it's just landing in your lap, okay? So that is what you need to embrace. Now, what is the obstacle that you're going to face? What I have here is the Page of Cups. Now, you have 2 pages here, okay? And 2 pages really signifies very young energy. And I really feel that whatever it is that you're trying to make a reality here, Aries, is something that is completely out of your element, that you are not very familiar with. And I feel that the obstacle that you're going to face here is really allowing yourself to stick to the vision that you are creating, okay? Now, I want you to sort of look at this page here, okay? Now, this page has a cup, and the cups represent our emotions, and it also represents our visions and our dreams, okay? When a Page of Cups comes in and presents you with this opportunity, so this is really Spirit presenting you with an opportunity to create the vision of your dreams. You need to put forth the effort. You need to fill this cup. And if you're not filling this cup with your visions and your dreams and your intentions, then, and you're not nurturing it and you're not watching it, then you're going to lose whatever's in this cup, okay? That is the obstacle you're going to face here, Aries. You need to be able to become the master of your own cup. A Page of Cups is someone that is very naive, and because it is a very young energy, it is an energy that often can be very unfocused. And in order for you to be successful with this, you need to be able to put forth the energy in creating the vision that you are desiring into your own cup. You have to realize that you are your own resource. Okay, I guess that's the best way that I can put it. Now, I say that because notice how all of the water behind him is kind of, it's not still, it's kind of, wavy, right? That means that this is going to be very emotional for you. This transition is not going to be an easy one. You are going to face obstacles. You are going to face challenges, but that is part of your growth process. That is part of the learning process. Everything that you encounter in life is meant to help you grow and expand more into your true divine essence. So I really feel that it's really about you recognizing that you're in control here. You put forth all of the effort that you put forth into this new endeavor is really based on your efforts, not on anybody else's. Okay. Now, what support do you have this month? Now, the support is the 5 of Cups. Okay. Now, the 5 of Cups, I usually read it as crying over spilled milk. I am going to clarify this 5 of Cups though, because I want to get some more detailed information as to how is this a support for you. So angels, let's clarify this 5 of Cups. Okay, so now you have 3 pages, and I need to clarify what 3 pages actually means, because there is some significance and importance in why there are multiple pages in your reading. So, okay, your support this month is, okay, when you have a 5 of Cups, it's really about this person is pouring all of his energy in what has fallen over, right? Like all of his, everything that's sort of fallen apart, or that he's choosing to walk away from, or that he's lost, right? So he's lost these cups, but he doesn't realize that he still has these cups behind him, right? These cups are these options that are presented to you. Recognize that whatever options, whatever path that you take, while there may be many paths for you to take here, Aries, not all of them will be the right one, right? It doesn't necessarily mean, and I want to clarify that, it doesn't necessarily mean that whatever direction you go is right or wrong, because you learn something in every single path that you take. But do not regret, okay, the previous paths that you've chosen, or the previous choices or options you've chosen, okay? It's really about recognizing that as long as you can let go of what you've lost, and really looked at what that loss has taught you. That's what this Page of Wands is. This Page of Wands is about the inspiration, the ahas that you have encountered during this journey on your path that has sort of given you that hope and that faith to continue moving forward. Okay. So that is the support, right? The support here is don't focus on the loss. Focus on what is still in front of you and look at your loss as opportunities of growth. What have you learned? What has that experience taught you? Because that is what is going to help push you forward the further along on this journey that you go. Now, what is the action you have this month? Okay. The action is Temperance. Okay. What I love about this is that this is about not only being patient, but trusting in the process. You have the guidance and the help and the assistance that you need. You are in tune with your own internal guidance, your own intuition. It is guiding you. You have angels, you have, your own spirit guides that are guiding you. They are giving you the step-by-step action. But what this really means is that you have to work in collaboration with spirit in order to allow you the stability and the foundation to build this dream into a reality, okay? What I love about Temperance is that you take Temperance, how he has 2 cups, right? Notice how this angel has 2 cups and he's moving the water from cup to cup. What that really means is that he's working with the energy. You need to work with the energy. The action that you need to take is your own energy. You need to put forth your own energy. Accept that whatever energy you give out is the energy that you receive. So really be very mindful of how much energy or what kind of energy you are putting out into your reality or into your dream. Now, if you're not putting forth the effort in creating the vision of your dream, and if you're not really focusing in on that, or you're not being aware of where your thoughts are or where your emotions are when it comes to building this dream, then you cannot be mad at spirit for not providing you with what you want. It's important that you understand that the energy that you give is the energy that you receive here, Aries. So if you're not putting forth the effort and your vision of what your dream is not clear, then spirit cannot provide you with something that they do not understand. Just like if you don't understand what spirit is telling you, then you can't fulfill your end of the bargain. So this is why it's so important that you allow things to end the way that they are meant to end. Recognize that if you have this dream and you have this vision that you are wanting to create, but you are unsure of how to get there, then that is where you start. You start by asking yourself the questions of, why am I unsure? What does it look like? What is this dream or this vision that you are creating for yourself? What does it feel like? That is where you start. You start by the feeling. If you feel that you are not worthy of having said dream, then that is what you need to fix. That is what you need to heal. Because your worthiness and the emotions that you attach to what you are trying to create fuels the type of energy that spirit responds to. Okay? Now, what is your advice and your encouragement? We have the Queen of Swords here, and I absolutely love this as the advice and the encouragement, because what that says is that the advice and the encouragement here is that spirit wants you to be very mindful about the energy you're putting out, about the decisions and the choices that you are making. Notice how this Queen of Swords is sitting on her throne and her hand is open and she has the sword in her other hand. The open hand represents that she is open to receiving that which spirit is going to give her. Okay. She's open to listening. She's open to understanding, but the sword also represents her spiritual truth. The sword in itself is clarity and alignment to your spiritual soul. And whatever does not serve you, the queen will dismiss with the sword. Remember, the sword is double-edged. One side will either hurt you or the other side will benefit you. When you are choosing your options here, when you are choosing your paths, you must be so in tune with your own intuition, your own compass, in order for you to truly understand and know what choice is meant for you. Okay? And that is the advice that Spirit has for you here. Spirit wants you to be open. Be open. Don't allow, wants you to sort of rise above the confusion and I guess the inner voices that you've got going on in your head that are preventing you from really seeing things clearly. You need to really align with your sword of truth because that is what is really going to help you here, Aries. Now, I do want to draw an additional oracle card just to get some additional insight on this message. Let's see what Spirit has to offer. Angels, archangels, guides, ascendant masters. What additional information can you offer Aries here? What additional information or insight can you offer Aries? What additional information or insight can you offer Aries? Additional information or insight can you offer Aries? Oh, I absolutely love this. Okay, we have deep quiet, meditation, and stillness. This is beautiful, Aries, because what this is really saying and what Spirit is really asking of you is that if you are unsure of what path to take, what decision to make, what choice to make, if you are unsure of how you make your dream become a reality, the answers will be given to you in meditation and stillness. So that means that what you need to start doing is really creating a practice in your daily life every morning that you set aside for yourself. It can be 5 minutes, it can be 20 minutes, it can be however long you want it to be, or however long you need it to be. But you really should start your day in meditation or stillness. It's really about setting forth the intention of wanting to receive the answer in some way. It's giving you that moment to communicate with Spirit or to communicate with God or your angels or your guides to really ask for the clarity that you are seeking. And when you put that forth out, when you put that out there and you allow yourself to be still and to be quiet and to truly listen, you will be given the answer. The answer will come to you. I really feel that is what Spirit is wanting from you. Spirit is wanting you to really set aside the time to be still and to be quiet, to listen to what they are offering you, to allow you to receive the mental clarity that you are asking for, but you feel like you are not receiving here. So that is the message I have for you, Aries. I hope that this resonated with you, and I hope you were able to gain some insight for your month this month. I really hope that I love that you start off at the Page of Pentacles, which means that you have a dream, you have something you are wanting to become a reality. But what Spirit is telling you is that you need to become the Queen of Swords here. You need to rise above the mental confusion that you have going on in your mind. You need to set aside time for stillness and meditation so that they can provide you with the steps and the answers on what is your best course of action. So thank you so much for joining me, Aries. I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys.